Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to whatever day this happens on, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Darker Than Black. Oh boy, it's time for more adventures of electric Chinese Batman. So in the last episode, we learned some, very surface level stuff about the world, like the fact there's a gigantic wall that looks like the night sky that has a big hole in it. There are people with these powers that have really esoteric requirements, and electric Chinese Batman is a thing. Honestly, it was one of those openings that kind of, just I don't know, man. It made me. I don't feel like I know anything about the show. I feel like infinite amount of questions were just given and just like, here you go, here's things for you to question, and I'm hoping that they do the layup really well. Honestly, it feels like a show where the second episode and maybe even the third episode is going to be the one that kind of like gets the hooks in, because having questions is good, but you gotta have something to back up the question. You gotta want the answers to the questions you got. But yeah, I don't know. That kind of wax philosophical, I guess, for like no fucking reason. I don't know. I'm tired. It is super late when I'm doing this because this week has been a garbage fire. But let's get in here and let's see how everything do, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Ooh, slow fade in from black. Ooh, spooky, scary. One of their lives? What? Shooting stars or contractors dying? God damn. I guess in Chinese construction projects, they must see shooting stars all the fucking time. Okay, so the shooting stars are fake too, then? Gate-derived technology. No! No! Let's not make a sequel to Gate, please. So, yeah. So a contractor dying could actually just be, like, the reason for the shooting stars, because the sky is fake. Man, gotta love this girl just being like, oh man, hey, have some exposition, motherfucker. Just here you go. He used a big fucking hammer and a jackhammer to do it. And the opening is gone again. What the fuck is this source? Alright, well, hey, I guess I hope you all are using the link in the description, or if you're using your own, you're skipping past the opening. Uh I mean, hey, it saves me downtime in trying to think of some of the fucking say during the opening, but alright then. BK201. God, my girl just driving away from the hostess club in a fucking Porsche. Jeez. How lucky is it that she wound up living right next door to a contractor? Jeez. They fucking turned her apartment inside out. Jesus. See, and this is why you don't save nobody. They get clingy. You should have learned this by now, electric Chinese Batman. It's a cheap, shitty apartment building with... Like, it's just a square with tatami floor. Like, holy shit, dude, that's fucking depressing. She just got really excited about giving Japanese businessmen blue balls. And yes, I'm going to continue ragging on hostess clubs, because holy shit, this idea is so fucking stupid. But the fact that it works. Jesus Christ. Change your name, find a new club, and give a different set of Japanese businessmen blue balls. Terminating your lease requires a big payment. You gotta pay your rent. This is the quickest love interest grab I've ever fucking seen. Goddamn. Surely you can trust him. He's a foreigner. The most trustworthy people in Japanese media. What? My man's pulling guns on the cat. Uh. Where the fuck's Macau? Like, is that like. That's not in Japan, is it? I like how they're in a shitty diner. He's got an iced tea. My girl goes for a glass of red fucking wine. It's a fucking diner, my dude. Jesus. Probably about the time you had superpowered assholes running around. Like, having superpowered assholes running around probably goes a long way to making the place less safe. Ah, so that's why they want her dead. She's a computer hacker. I can't wait. I can't wait for Chinese Batman to put the mask on and be like, "You fool, Chiaki! Now face against the wall. Winnie the Pooh has questions for you." My gamer, that's like a 10. Let me guess, my gamer's power means that he gotta eat like a shit ton of food. I don't know, Chief. You ever seen a fat Japanese person? I haven't. Like, seriously. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't think I've seen a fat Japanese person that, like, wasn't, like, living in America or a sumo wrestler. It's kind of spooky. Oh! Mind break tags in effect. Her power is that she can apply any dojin tag to herself. She gonna dine and dash on you, Chief. Damn. Can't believe he's gonna actually just put that girl against the wall and pull the trigger. God damn. Trash the woman. Gonna use her good nature to fucking fill up on food, get what she needs, and then throw her in the garbage. Damn Batman, that shit cold. Like, I'm still very confused as to, like, what is actually going on, but, like... Damn, can't believe my man just used a smoke grenade. What the f... Alright. No regard for civilian casualties. Got you, Chief. I mean, what's a civilian casualty anyway, right? So like the sky got replaced by like a big like fake sky. You got contractors. Like there's some sort of technology to do with gates that oh he's got to eat fucking dandelions to recharge his power, doesn't he? Like there's so much of this shit that I'm just like okay yo what but like I'm interested enough that I'm like I'm willing to just go along with it in the hopes that it'll all be like fixed later. You know what I mean? So do all dolls have the same power? Like they can see through like water sources or damn that's like a deep fucking cut, dude. Holy shit! Like you didn't have to expect bone to be poking out. Damn, I can't believe my girl's actually just a zombie. Like, girl, you sure you ain't got like a fucking GPS chip in your ass or something? Like, shit. It seems like they've been able to track you no matter where you go, even under an assumed name. How cool would it be if Chinese Batman was the one that killed her parents? I don't know. I feel like that'd just be kind of like a funny coincidence. So what's the world like outside of these fucking walls? Like is everything just normal? Just the walls are and he should know. Like, I'm straight up waiting for him to just fucking tase her to death. I'm straight up waiting for just like the fucking just the taser fingers to come out and just go zzz, and she's gone. I mean, we haven't really seen anything to prove that our boy is on the up and up. He could just straight up pop her at any moment. I mean, especially now that he's got the information. I mean, so it's not helping that you're not really disguising yourself at all, girl. Like, come on now. Like, you guys couldn't get, like, hoodies or something? Like... Did he just fucking mind wipe her? My man's just like, alright, factory reset. Off you go, chief. I mean, so she's just gonna wind up going to jail for something she can't remember. That's fun. What? What? Okay, what? So, he killed her? Question mark? Damn, Batman, you got fucking punked. You got fucking punked, Batman, you stupid idiot. So who's the real Chiaki Tsunoda? Oh, that's cool. So you can turn people into dolls by extracting their memory and putting them on, like, I imagine a blank doll, right? Damn, I can't believe Chinese Batman's fucking dead. What? It's just so I guess you gotta just aim for the head. Yeah, choking someone out is not that fast. So the black guy can just make people go boom. What? What? Okay, so he can replace. Okay, so he can replace things with other things. He would. Some of these powers are really fucking, like, esoteric. Like, yes, if I touch this piece of concrete, I could replace your heart with concrete. Like, Jesus, dude. Yeah, I mean, just because it had a heart does not mean it's not a doll. Like, Why is he a talking cat? Like that's a question I would like answered. Why is there a talking cat? Oh yeah, you gotta lay that shit out, idiot. No powers for you. You wasted your one shot, dumbass. Damn. Damn, I can't believe he's gotta fight electric Chinese Batman while he's wet. My man taking a step into the pond, bro, act like a fucking throwing a bug zapper in a fishing pole. Just never met her before. Quite literally, he never met her before. Well, boys, if her neighbor was a foreigner, clearly that means that he was the one that did it. Lock him up, boys. So I guess that's going to be our one of our antagonists going forward, the chief of police, whatever the fuck she is. Okay. So so Chinese Batman is going to meet a new contractor that has fire powers and he's going to protect her or something? I guess. Still not quite sure what the actual plot of this show is going to be, but hey, that was a good fucking like that was a good fucking like setup, I guess, and it was self-contained. That's actually kind of neat. Like I feel like this show is going to be one of those shows that like either you get it or you don't. And as a result, like the first two episodes are a self-contained story, so if you want to get off the ride, you can. Because like honestly, I feel like I could get off the ride right now, and I'm like, okay, cool. I got a story. I got a short story that was set in a universe. Okay, moving on. But like, of course, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep going, of course, because I'm still fucking interested in what the fuck's going on. But that's actually pretty cool. Like they set up our bad guys. They give us like a group of goons, the Frenchmen, and they give us a girl, and they give us our hero. By the end of it, everybody is dead except our hero. And there are still plenty more questions that need to be answered, but if you were only interested in like going in for like one story arc, you could straight up just get in, get out. Just a full ass like beginning, middle, and end. And that's cool. That is cool. Not a lot of shows are brave enough to do that. There's a lot about this show that I still do not quite understand. Um, like a lot of the oh shit, sorry. Oh. Like a lot of the stuff going on here is very I don't know, like it's not explained and a lot of it is very confusing. Like why is that guy a cat? And but at the very least like seeing it all play out even if I don't have all the pieces is still interesting. Like I don't need to know everything to be able to be entertained. And that's fun. I do hope that as the show goes on, we do get more information about what the fuck's going on. Like, apparently the sky is fake. There's that big wall. According to the end of episode thing, there's a fog with hell in it. Yeah, like this feels like a show that seems to really want to keep a lot of stuff like not under wraps, but basically don't give exposition dumps because everybody involved in the show has already lives in it, so giving an exposition dump would not make sense. But also, they don't want to give an over like omniscient narrator that just tells us things. They want to keep everything immersive, and that's something that I honestly I can applaud. That like the thing with doing that is that you it's probably a good idea to still give the audience the actual information at some way. Like maybe just like somebody just gives like a history lesson to prove a point. Like, yes, you see when the sky went away, like like give us something so we like even if we don't have a as full of an understanding as the people that live in the world, we should know enough to be dangerous. And that's something I hope we get. So far though, Adventures of Electric Chinese Batman, big thumbs up. Um, I'm still very confused about a lot of this stuff, but it's like a good confused. It's not like a but it's a kind of thing, that kind of thing. Like the girl being a doll the whole time, whereas the real one was floating in the river, was a little bit of a mind fuck. And but I feel like I don't really need to know like the full story behind that because it kind of sets it up fairly easily. Like he was assigned to basically to get her trust, betray her, and get this book with information in it that they need. She was created to bamboozle him, give him a fake book, and lead him into a trap so the other French operators could just fucking murder him in revenge for the friend of theirs that he killed in the first episode. Like it's a very cyclical and self-contained thing. It is he makes a plan to do a deceiving, they deceive him first. And it works, and it very much works, and it's a very, very good, like, hey, here's something we can do in this world from a narrative perspective. That's good. That's fun. I think the only thing that honestly, I think the main thing that I have, like, a little bit of an issue with is just the fact that, like, so much shit is being thrown at us, like, from the get-go, that I'm afraid that some of it is just going to slide off. It's just going to slide off my brain. Because, man, like, we got, like, a talking cat for some reason. We've got, like, all of these contractors that all have different ticks to make their abilities work. We've got, like, this history going on. Like, I feel like I should be keeping fucking notes, you know what I mean? And that's never a good feeling. It's not something that I think is inherently bad. It's something that I think the show needs to juggle very, very well. So basically, they've given themselves a little bit of a handicap. So, definitely good so far though. Like it is a little dense, is a little dense to get through, but still, nothing wrong with a little bit of a dense cake, if you know what I'm saying. You know, like a cake could be a little dense and still be good. You got to chew a bit harder, you know. Yeah. I guess that's really all I got. Like this, I feel like this is probably not going to impact the overarching story all that much, but because like this was so self-contained. But yeah, it's good. Good little story arc. I like most of the characters you've got so far. And I really like our protagonist. He is very much an anti-hero, and making him Chinese in Japan, I feel like that goes a long way to establishing that, because the Chinese and the Japanese, they've never really been the best of friends. Ever. For reasons that is mostly Japan's fault, but still. Oh boy, but yeah, the Japanese never helped that either. You know, the Japanese, both sides are equally shitty to each other. Except for, World War II kind of really skewed that. But yeah, I don't know. Good show, interesting characters, and good setup. It's all you really need, really, for like an opening story to a show. So that's where I'm gonna leave this. So let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that's entirely possible of a thing for me to do. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below if you want. And if you really want to, you can support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description, and on the end card, where there's a list of all the people that keep the show up and running. If you want to join the people on there, you can click the link, and there's some goodies there as well. Like some perks, and that honestly, in these fun times that we're all living in right now, that is basically the main thing keeping my whole life afloat right now. Because oh boy, nobody's hiring, and a lot of the ones that are, boy, they need to be vetted. Oh boy. But yeah. So thank you to everybody who supports the channel, and thanks to everybody who watches the channel as well. Because hey, watching also helps. Because man, like the more eyeballs you get on something, the more eyeballs you receive. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, you've all become a trash mammal today, and I will see you a rune.